Yo, 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 what's going on, Hampton Roads? Welcome to another great episode of In Your City, presented by our Smooth Club. Look, it's a show where we give you that refreshing, fun, and informative content. We are joining with, of course, your favorite group of guys. I am Arrington Gavin. I got the best producer out there, Mr. Cam Godley. And also I got my bro, Ciroc. Ciroc, where you at right now?
Man, I am in Hampton because we have a little festival going on later on today that I'm about to pop in. Got all access to, so that's gonna be fun.
Cool.
Cabana Black gonna be there. Matter of fact, performing with the Fuzz Band. You know the homie Cabana, man.
Oh man, friend of the show, talented guy.
Yeah. We run into him all the time when we go outside, so that's gonna be dope.
And look, bro, our family continues to expand here on the program. We are joining with the one and only, the hardest woman, one of the hardest working women I know, businesswoman queen herself, Miss Michelle Young. Michelle, how are you doing, my friend?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm blessed. Happy to be here with all of you.
I'm liking the colors. I feel like we bringing out the colors right now.
We did. We're sporting the pink.
There we go. But look, we're gonna have a great time today. Again, we are so excited. This is, not bittersweet. Excuse me. It is our season finale for our TV show. Okay, our TV show that airs every Saturdays, 12:30 a.m. on Sky 4. This is our season finale episode for our TV show. But no worries, because you can still tune into our weekly radio show. Weekly radio show airs 12 p.m. every Sundays on WNSB Hot 91, the soul of VA. And of course, check out our shows on our YouTube channel, our Smooth Club Media. Please subscribe, all our socials. We truly appreciate it. But guys, man, it's hot outside. Cam, how's it? How you holding up with this heat?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna tell stories, I was fine until someone was late today. And I had to be outside for an extra 25 and a half minutes. Not that I was counting.
Crazy.
But
the man was counting. The man was counting.
He was counting.
It was hot. She was outside too. We were all outside.
On time.
Yeah, everyone else was on time. Yeah.
Does everybody want to just keep on saying how jerk you're making me feel right now? I'm just saying. I'm struggling right now because I'm still hitchhiking, for a ride. So I was a little, slacking this morning, and then I left my keys. I'm like, oh crap, let me go back. So no fear, guys. We're here.
All the time show his privilege. He talk about hitchhiking. The man has another car. His wife.
Why is he
hitchhiking?
He's still annoying when he's not here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how can we can't exit him out already?
Arrington crazy. He'd be like, man, I had to have lobster instead of crab. That's so disappointing.
It was a tough week, man. It was a tough week.
I had to fly commercial first class instead of this dude.
Wow.
While he's talking, I'm actually trying to catch up on my reading. I got a book in my hand. So
hey, what book is that you have over there?
I ain't gonna talk about it because Ciroc talking. Okay, I'll talk about it.
Don't worry, I got one in my hand
too. Man, Ciroc, would you tell us about your new book, man? Our bro is a published author, and we're so proud and excited for him, man. Tell us a little about your book.
So this is pretty fun to say on the air, man. Love and Schizophrenia is out and available. I'm pretty excited. It's in a few bookstores across the 757, but nationally and worldwide available on Amazon. All you gotta do is type in Love and Schizophrenia and know how to spell. I'm pretty happy because it released officially on Friday, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, but I feel like it released officially and available to purchase everywhere on Friday, and I already sold 200 copies.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Because today's Saturday. So,
yeah.
Yo, I'm hype as hell. It means a lot, man. I'm not going to lie. And it is a little provocative on some parts. But it's not all about, what I normally be talking about on stage.
There's no pictures, right? Because I don't want to see all that.
No picture books.
Okay.
I'm not going to read it then. I'm not going to read it then. I'm not that interested.
So to give the short version, because I know we running out of our intro time. I can't see Cam's fingers twirling in the air. To give you the short version of it, it's a bunch of, it's a culmination of stories that really did happen. All these stories are true in some way, shape, and form. And then I, emphasize through the eyes and feet of someone who influences me a lot now in current time. So it's like reliving a traumatic event, but with the knowledge that I have now and telling that story through their eyes. So it's pretty dope, man. I'm pretty excited. The reviews are amazing. And plus, I need money for my light bill. So,
I mean, I know that's right. But But look, man, as a friend, as a brother, man, hey, we're proud of you, man, and
Yes,
continued
sir.
success. We know it's gonna continue to, knock off the shelves and all that great stuff.
Yes,
So, like I said,
sir.
we proud of you.
Thank you.
We gonna move on to
And Arrington didn't even ask for a free copy. I'm so proud of him.
He still, just because you don't ask for a free copy, you still didn't buy it.
I did buy it. Okay, mine is on order because he's selling out 200 copies, so it's probably But I got my copy coming in. Hard, fellas. Hard.
What we got today, man?
Man, we have. Look, I gotta bring up the Keke Palmer. It's really not an issue. It's if you've been watching social media, Keke Palmer was with her girlfriends at an Usher concert over in Las Vegas, and she was enjoying herself wearing a very nice outfit. But one person did not agree with what she was wearing. Who that is? Okay, I'll tell you who that is. It was her boyfriend, the father of her child. This man not only said what he said to me was ignorant and stupid, but again, to put it on social media is already just stupid enough. He says, "Woman, you are a mom. What are you doing? You're a mom." And it's been backlash back and forth. Michelle, have you tuned into this whole thing on social media?
Yeah, I watched the video several times, and obviously I watched it before I even saw what her boyfriend said. So I was just, I've been to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in a relationship while being to Vegas. And, obviously, she's not out there kissing him and anything severe to that point. She just looked like she was having a good time, in my opinion. She just looked like she was enjoying, getting her body right after having the baby.
That's
and
right.
She was, hanging out with Usher, her friends. I mean, she just looked like she was having a good time to me.
That's right. Ken, what about you, man?
Yeah, bro was wilding out. I can understand having a concern about the way your woman is carrying herself, but she wasn't doing anything too crazy. She, like you said, she didn't do anything provocative with Usher. And then to say you're a mom, like, bro, you lost it all right there. Yeah.
Well, the worst part is, man, is like she was with her friends. It was a ladies' night. It's Vegas, having a good time. Let her enjoy herself. She, like you said, Michelle, she wasn't, kissing up on the man. She wasn't doing anything provocative. She was having a great time wearing an outfit that was covering. Let's be real. It's Vegas. It's July or June. Yeah, July. So it is hot outside.
Very hot.
So the girl was enjoying herself, and it's interesting because there's one side that agrees with the boyfriend. There's multiple people, of course, that agrees with Keke and saying, "Man, you live your life. You do your thing." One actor, Brandon T. Jackson, he said that he's team boyfriend because he thinks society is sexualizing our queens.
Our queens are sexy.
Wait, talk on this rock. Talk on this rock.
Our queens are very, very sexy. I don't know. My side, my opinion probably is not the most popular, but it's a flip of the coin. I do believe fully that if you are in a committed relationship with someone, your opinion does matter on how they look outside. Now that being said, that's why you don't punch up too high in the stars. Remember when we were talking about dating within your league, right? Remember when we was talking about hey, don't go too high because you're gonna mess around and find yourself in an area where you're not comfortable with.
Sure.
It is Keke Palmer, one of the baddest women from our generation.
Most talented.
We all grew up with Keke. We around the same age. We were all there when she was spelling and when the glasses and hoping that she got that word right. We were there. So now that she grown, all the people who were there back then is all, they all super fans of this woman. Big time. And we crushing on her hard. You should not have hooked up with Keke Palmer in the first place if you can't handle bad girl like Keke.
Amen to that, boss.
I don't have to tell my wife girlfriend nothing. I don't have to tell my wife about anything she has to. She can wear whatever she wants to wear. My girlfriend can wear whatever she wants to wear. They can do whatever they want to do. But I also am comfortable with all that. I date within my league. I'm in my waters. Of course they gonna come out looking bad. That's what I want. That's what guys do. If they came out in a church skirt, I'm gonna be like, nah, that ain't it. They listen to my opinion. They respect me enough to be like, okay, I'll take his, in consideration. I can say what they can't wear, but it ain't gonna be no revealing thing. It's gonna be like, no, you busted looking. What are you doing? Like, this is bad. This is a bad look.
Man, wait, look, you telling them about the truth, but look, we're gonna continue this conversation because there's more to this situation that we can bring up. But let's transition on to one of our favorite segments of the show.
It's the real one is back.
Oh,
the real Ciroc.
First of all, my last one was great.
Did you catch the one,
sir? My last one was great.
Ciroc, did you happen to catch the last one last week?
He said, "Pew pew pew."
Bro, I wanted to delete the whole segment. I wanted to delete the whole segment.
I thought it was great, ladies and gents. Hey, look, don't be dogging my pum pums, okay? It was dope. I enjoyed it.
But that lended itself to what the segment was because it was like a little putt, like pew pew.
It was good though. It was good. It was all right. Them ins and
Michelle, I say we're brothers, but I really don't like you guys. I really don't.
Man, hey, but we gonna get in it, man. Let's start wasting time. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite segment on a Sunday afternoon. Y'all just leaving church, kicking off your church shoes. It's Ciroc. What you think?
Attention, please. It's time for.
It's time for Ciroc. What you think?
Bang, bang, bang. That's how it's supposed to go. Like I said, it's Ciroc. What you think? And we're going to continue the topic. It's not exactly on Keke Palmer, but y'all know what we about to say, man. Can a man control, not just a man or woman, can your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife or husband, control or have a strong opinion on what you wear outside the house? Now, I got this question 3-4 times before I came on the air today, and it was about different people, husbands and wives. I didn't get no boyfriend or girlfriends asking the question, so I think I should stay within marriage. But we might, I see, we got some single people up in there, right? Cam, you single, ain't you?
I'm pretty single.
Okay. Ma'am, is there anybody who's courting?
Yes, but I'm also polyamorous. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
So my dating life is, it can be exciting.
All right, bet. So we'll play in mind when I give my opinion on this. And it is pretty simple. It goes on to what we was talking about in Keke Palmer. To me, you should not have to say anything at all. Please listen up. If you're driving in your cars, you shouldn't have to say anything at all about what your partner is wearing because you have already vetted this person, style, the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they present themselves in different types of parties and events and clubs and weddings. You know how this person is dressed. You shouldn't have bagged them if at any point you thought, ooh, hoochie, Just like I said earlier, when it came time with my wife wearing this jean, she never wore it in front of me, but I see the picture back in the day. She wore a long jean skirt. It was terrible. It had hella buttons down the side. It was just very scary. She looked like a Jehovah's Witness. It just made me just feel bad about myself. She never wore that skirt again.
I hope Jehovah's Witnesses are not.
But as far as being revealing or anything like that, date someone who is within your range. 2 up, 2 down. Remember how we said about age? Where we was like, yo, as far as I go is this high, and as low as I go is this high. Same way it goes with looks, same way it goes with fashion, same way it goes with being spontaneous and adventurous and all these other aspects when it comes to relationships. Don't go too far out your comfort zone to the point where you are now nagging this person and trying to transform them into somebody completely different, because that different person you're trying to transform them into, guess what? You didn't fall in love with that person. You fell in love with the hoochie. And guess what? They gonna continue to hoochie on. I'm speaking for all the hoochie daddies and hoochie mamas out there who dress like me and my significant other. I'm telling you, it is a lifestyle that you either have to get with or not at all. You don't try to change these people. Don't try to control what they wear. Now, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and put y'all 2 cents in there. Arrington, you are pretty conservative when it comes to fashion. Besides these thighs today.
No, I mean, I agree 100% with really you said, Ciroc. I have spoke with my wife before, just in conversation, and said, you know what, people in relationships and just in marriage, you can't physically, you can't change that individual. You can't change. They maybe can like grab little, tidbits from you and things like that. Okay, let me try and jazz, but you
Like
really
they can
cannot.
grow, they can evolve. But...
Exactly. But you cannot change an individual. When it comes to attire, I ask Cher all the time, "Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think? What do you think about my outfit?" She would tell me clear as day, "I don't like it." I'm like, "Bet, I'm gonna wear it." So that's our relationship grows. That's our relationship grows. But no, you never should force your spouse what to wear. We've gone to many, events, galas, family reunions, parties, different themes, places, and we'll help each other. Like, "Oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this coordination? What do you think this?" Because at the end of the day, we don't want to go outside looking terrible. And on top of that, too, if we're in, say, a gala or just a networking event, we know that our appearance is a part of our brand, so that can affect our way of making money too. So we're always gonna look at
before you finish up, because when you do your hands like that, you about to wrap up your point real quick. Now, being who y'all are, seeing the dress that Keke had on, do you feel like, one, would Ciara actually wear that dress, and two, would you have an issue with it?
I would not. Of course. I would not have an issue.
I don't know, Ciroc. His voice just got real high.
Of course.
I don't know if you peeped that. His voice got really high just now.
No, but why I wouldn't have an issue though, Ciroc, because for one, it was a girl's trip. It's a girl's trip. Have fun. If she's with me wearing that, boom, show your body. You have the figure to show it off. What you're showing is you're embracing your proudness. First of all, I'm just, move it to Keke Palmer. She just had a baby. She looks beautiful. She's, she's successful. She is having a great time supporting another celebrity friend, Usher, having a great time. If Cher wore that, I would not have an issue at all. The only issue will be if she was like hugged up or trying to kiss up on a man or flirtatious towards another man. Of course, I'll have, an issue, because I'm like, wait a minute, you're wearing that and you flirting with another dude? No, but she was having a good time, and Usher came to her, and Usher does it all the time in his act. He goes in the crowd, performs with people that, paid to come see him. So I would not have an issue at all. I would have danced. Exactly, in the background.
Just don't waste my time. I would have been on it.
But you know what, Ciroc? I really think Keke Palmer's boyfriend, he told on himself as like a gold digger, because he's like, look, now I got my kid, now I got a kid. I'm gonna just do something stupid. So look, I'm already gonna get some support anyway, because that's I'm the father of her child, for her child. So I'm good for life now. So I really think he told himself by making that post.
He a bitter baby mama, you think? Bitter baby mama?
Absolutely.
Man, how can we? What do you think?
Man,
now, if your significant other, male or female, they were a baddie. They came out and they looked delectable. You got a problem with it or not?
Hell no. I don't have a problem with it. But let me just say this from a woman's perspective. If you go to Vegas and you're at a day party, more than likely what she's wearing is like kind of like a swimwear dress with a sheer cover up. That's how I see it. Because when I went to Vegas, that you had to dress a certain way when you go to these day parties, and they're like swim, around the pool parties anyway. So that was one thing. I'm like, first of all, I don't even think it's inappropriate at all for the scenery where she's at and what she's doing. But the second part of that, from personal experience, I feel like, when I've been in relationships with men, a lot of times I do feel like at first it's like, oh gosh, you're a baddie. Like, you look so good. I love see your curves, your tattoos are out, whatever. It's like something that's very sexy, appealing. But then somewhere around the point of now I'm in love with you, then comes the other side, and they're like, I don't want you wearing that. Like, I've experienced that several times in relationships where I don't want you to wear that because you're a representative of me. And, and I'm like, I did that. You loved it in the beginning. Like, that's why you were with me.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Michelle, but I think for him to say that, he's using it as a different term, not just, and maybe he is saying like, hey, you represented me, but I know there's guys out there that will say, look, I don't want you wearing that because now I gotta physically have to worry about fighting another dude for trying to hit on you. That's
no offense, but I hate when dudes use that. Listen, my wife just had a baby, right? Well, not just. He's a year old now. I am so proud of the accomplishments that she has made with her body. I encourage the hoochiness. Like, I encourage. We go to all types of places. You know how comedians' lives are. We go all everywhere. I want her to have that confidence to go out and show these people, like, look, just because I'm a mom, just because I'm a wife, I'm still a woman. Like, I need her
That's
to
right.
feel that sexual energy within herself. So when we get back to the crib, look, foreplay only 2 minutes because we've been had a whole day's worth of foreplay. We had a whole day's worth. So
So
wrapping up,
yeah.
man, bam, bam. If y'all listening out there, 757, I love y'all so much for showing support for the show for so long. But don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you are used to. Keke Palmer is a typhoon. She is a force to be reckoned with. And let me tell you, if you ain't got your raincoat, you need to go ahead, go back to Minnesota or something. Cause boy, there's sharks in these waters in Florida. I'm telling you, y'all need to lead. Don't try to control no women about what they wearing. You're gonna lose that fight every single time.
True.
Woo!
That's a fact.
That's a
That's
huge
a fact.
fact. Man, look, we truly appreciate it, Ciroc, as always. Look, we gonna move it on to our final towards the end of our show. So again, the conversation I want to bring up to y'all is: do you think society is over sexualizing females? I mean, we pretty much already heard, Ciroc's view, but I wanted to bring it back up because at the last Essence Festival, you had Janelle Monáe hit the stage. You also had Meg Thee Stallion hit the stage, and and Janelle Monáe, she flashed a boobie like clear as day, like she bloop, and for a long time too. And India, I just want to point that out. It wasn't like a bloop, bloop. It was at least 10.
If it's a long time, it's not a flash. She just took him out at that point.
Okay, so she took him out. She took one out. And India Ari was criticizing Janelle Monáe and Meg Thee Stallion because she's like saying, why queens are you really showing your bodies like this? You don't have to do that, and this and that and the other. And it's interesting because they're two completely different artists. Indian Ari has always been, dressed very covered. She's never showed any form of skin. Janelle Monáe, I remember when Janelle Monáe first started, she was wearing like the suit, the tux, and all that stuff, and then she transitioned to start being more free of her, her skin and getting more, sexy with her music and stuff like that. Meg Thee Stallion, she's always been twerking. She's always been, twerking. It's nothing new. But for hearing, Indian Ari say that, Michelle, I'll ask you as the female, like, what do you think about like the term or the phrase, hey, look, our queens are being over sexualized in today's society?
I mean, I'm 39 years old, so a lot has changed in the last few decades of the type of content that are displayed of women. But one has always been a common thread, which is that we're some sort of sexual object. And I think that it is overly sexualized in some aspects, but then another part of it, I think a lot of women are like, at a point where like, I mean, well, if this is what you want to see, then I'm just going to live my best life. And, it kind of gets to a point where they're like, this is how you see me anyway. So I might as well just not care. And then some women just, that are in that feminist movement and we're not ashamed of our bodies. It's 2023. We're not ashamed of our bodies and, how confident we feel about our sexuality and just, displaying our bodies. So I think there's a lot of different factors, but I do think some of these music artists, maybe this is not like, it's a thing where they have to do these things too. Like we don't really necessarily see what's behind the scenes of their, what's in their contracts, what's their producer, what is happening on the backside of it to, these music artists, to what they have to do. And I think some of that, we can assume to think that it's their personal decisions to do that. But in the industry, sometimes that's just not the case. What they have to display out and wear is what they're told to do and wear. So I think some of that, but in general, I mean, yeah, I do think we overly sexualize women. I do agree.
Ciroc, what do you guys say about that, boss?
So I'm in direct on the other side of that spectrum of I believe that the whole overly sexualized conversation started with women oppression. Like that's just to me, because because we've never asked the question: are men over sexualized sometimes? Like you just don't hear that. And trust me, I go to Food Line all the time, and these girls are ridiculous. So I really fully believe that the only reason we are asking are women overly sexualized in today's society is because the oppression that women has been under for so long is now being like lifted even the slightest bit. I mean, it's not even by a lot. It's by just the smallest amount of freedom that some of these women can do now. And now all of a sudden we are all like, what's happening to our queens? But I mean, Freaknik was always a thing. The concept was always a thing. Like I'm telling you, you can go and dig in a huge hole in Egypt and see pornography on a vase. It has always been around. There's been conservatives. There's been freaky. There's been pastor such and such, and there's been a Ciroc in this world. There has always been the two lanes. It's just every now and again when them people from the other lane come over to our side and they get a view of the fun we having, then it's like, oh my God, what have the world has come to? So the media helps them get to that window to what we be doing. I'm not going over to Pastor Jenkins' side and being like, ew, it smells like mothballs in here. No, stay y'all over. Ooh, I forgot we on the radio. Stay over there and let these people do them. Anybody who is like naturally sexy, like naturally a sexual person, let them live their life. Mind your business. If you are not a naturally sexualized person like that, if you just don't see the world through those eyes, that's okay too. I can't talk to you, but I'm not gonna come over to you and judge you and be like, you just too conservative. That's gross. You need the devil. That's nasty.
Well, look, I mean to cut you off, Ciroc. We run a little bit behind, but we're gonna continue this, definitely in our pod. But before we end it off, again, for those who watch us on Sky 4 weekly every Saturdays, man, we truly appreciate this. This is our season finale, but no fear, you can still tune into our show weekly on radio every Sundays. WNSB Hot 91, the Solar VA. Also, I got to throw in some events. My good friend Jerry Stephanitis, director of operations for VCW, they got an event coming up. It is the VCW Liberty Lottery happening at the Kroc Center over in Norfolk, Virginia. Ciroc, you got anything going on?
Yep. So we are going to have all access pass to the Capture the World Festival, July 22nd. There are a whole bunch of people who we all know. Fortresses is going to pull up. Roberta Lee is going to be there and performing. We have Khalif Bryan, who we play on the show. A lot of artists who, West Ave, another one. A lot of artists who we play on the radio are going to be there performing, and we can do whatever we want. So I hope y'all tune into that episode, catch some interviews and all that. July 22nd, Capture the World.
Cool. Look, we want to thank Miss Michelle Young, who you'll see more of her here on the show. We want to thank you again for giving us your insight and everything. And we just, again, thank you all for tuning into the show. Look, see y'all next time. We out.
All right, we in podcast mode?
Yeah, man.
Podcast.
All right, yeah.
Fuck.
Let me tell y'all some shit.
Titties, titties, fuck shit.
Get it out.
Fuck! Damn it!
Yeah.
Motherfuckers! No, I'm joking.
So listen, this whole our men overly sexualized conversation really did happen with me. And
I figured.
I was no shit at Food Line, bro, and I had on some I guess they not really sweat shorts, but the same material. They hoochie daddy shorts.
You're not wait. Before you go further with it, you're not gonna tell us something fell out, right?
That's what I'm like. Please, you stopped at the right time, Cam. You stopped at the right time.
No. I wasn't commando. I
was on my way to get waxed, so I felt like letting them air out.
No. Plus, I'm a grower anyway. Like,
oh my God.
There's nothing to showcase when I'm just in relaxed mode. It's not impressive at all. If someone de-pants me, they'd be like, oh my God, that's what you brag about? It'll be embarrassing. I'm definitely like a whole, let me get ready type situation. But anyway. So I was there, and there was at least 4 or 5 employees having a conversation. And they saw me, and they followed me at least 3 aisles.
Oh my
when
God.
I was there getting something, I grabbed some fruit snacks, or what was it? It wasn't fruit snacks, it was something else. Some oatmeal, instant oatmeal. I bent over to grab this oatmeal, and there was 5 female employees at the other end of the aisle. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is what they go through. Like, this is what it feels like. I started covering my bulge. I got nervous. It was just a lot. Like, Jesus, these like dudes hanging out in front of the gas station. Like, ma'am, I'm not here for all that.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Girl, what you doing over there?
I'm recently finding out like the gas station is where women are getting bagged. I never knew. I never knew.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I have a lot of women friends, and they get cracked on at the gas station all the time.
So you get those same two guys just chilling, talking. We'll say, yeah, man. God damn.
They sit.
That's exactly.
And then be like, yeah, my wife, she's sick right now. She just got a hip replacement. All these old ones, man. All these old ones. But yeah, no, that's funny though. That's funny. Wait, which gas station did they say like specific gas stations though?
No, man.
Oh, I just figured. I don't think Wawa's a place. It's like all gas stations.
All
Damn.
gas stations.
I just figured it was like them, like independent owned.
It's bad. It's bad. I don't even look at women at the gas station because of how bad. Like, I ignore the hell out of women at gas stations just because it's just one less nigga bothering them. Like,
and yo, that's funny because I feel
right.
the same thing about the gym. I feel I would never approach a woman at the gym. I feel like that's creepy.
oh, plus that gets cold. You can never date. Don't never date in the same gym.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
You're awkward
As
when
soon
you
as
break
that,
up.
yep. As soon as that go bad, now you gaining weight.
Because you can't go back.
Because you can't go back.
I'm going back.
Oh,
That is
go
funny.
back.
I would go back.
That is funny. That is
So
funny.
do you feel uncomfortable when women are like really aggressive like that? Because I'm just curious how men, because I do agree though, women are a lot more assertive in their approaches with men. So is that something that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable?
I feel it helps my confidence.
It don't make me uncomfortable, but I know who I'm with. Like, I know their like temperament, and it gets it'll get dangerous for them fast. So as long as like they're respectful, you can look, you can touch, just like with women. You can look, you can touch. I mean, not touch.
I was like, wait, where are we going with this?
You can look, you can compliment. That's what I meant.
You can rub me down. Just look.
You can't
do
get too close.
actually.
You could put them up
Get too
against the
close.
shell.
You'll be on a t-shirt, and
So-
it ain't fair.
So, Sarah, you saying mainly for their safety because your wife will react and
Because
will
she's
say
there.
something.
Oh,
Because
yeah, they
Is
about
that
to-
because she's there?
is that because she's there? Or is that because if she's not there?
She knows. What do you mean? Like, she knows. If a woman was to, like, if I go to the mall by myself and a woman flirt with me, I'll get a text. Like, I'll get a text.
That
It
intuition.
ain't even on no insecurity stuff. It ain't even on no insecurity thing. It's like, it's a demon next to you, and then I need to keep walking.
Because, like, see, if it was a guy doing that to a lady, it would be a form of like, oh, you too controlling, like you too. That's how I kind of see it. So,
No, I like it. Put me on a leash. 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 I'm a whole turn house husband. You better leash me.
That is okay. All right. Cam, we didn't ask you towards the end. Like, what would you as far as with the whole sexualizing, women thing? Like, do you think, like, say if you're married, would you be? I know you team choice, but would you be uncomfortable if she was wearing something or would mention?
I mean, if her titties is out, that might be a problem for me.
Titties out, like, I mean, like flat out, like, just nipple
Like,
showing
yeah,
too, or just like
put your titties away. What are you doing with those? No, I
some
mean,
high cleavage.
I mean, to Sirach's point, you got to be comfortable with who you're with.
Mhm.
So if you date up or if you date someone, especially it's like if that's who they were when you met them, like you got to expect for that to continue. Now, I will say, if there is a change in, I guess,
The relationship, like,
no, more so a change in her temperament and her, like if she goes through some type of metamorphosis
mhm.
and you may or may not be comfortable with that, I think a conversation is due.
Mm.
Like what's happening here? Is this something we want to talk about? Because this is not who I know you to be. Like, is there something deeper here that we need to talk about? Like, are we good? Like things like that. But that's the change of any type of behavior in a relationship. I was just having a conversation with a friend the other day, and we were talking about like what are red flags, and one of them was all of a sudden there's a lock on your phone. Like you've been in a relationship, there was no lock on your phone. Now all of a sudden there is. Like that's something something to wonder about, right?
Yeah.
So I think again, going back to what Ciroc said, it's you have to have that self-confidence if you want to keep your significant other. And I guess that's the ending. That's the beginning and ending to that.
Cool.
I'm glad.
Hey, Ciroc.
I'm glad he said that conversation about. He said, "Is there something deeper?" Because I already started writing another book, and one of the lines in it is like, the flower that blooms from your love, the flower that blooms, the fruit that blooms from your situation, is 100% your fault. Like, it is 100% your fault. Whatever comes out of that growth from the person that you're with is you. You're the main influence. That's the person you see every day. That's the person who you pour into every day. That's the person who you give all of your everything for. Now I'm talking about marriage, of course. But like, whatever she grows into, wherever he grows into, it is largely your fault. So if you don't like what you're seeing, if you don't like the taste of the fruit that is bared, it's something that you doing too. It's something you do. And I know people don't like to take that much accountability for a relationship. Like, it's 50-50. No. When it comes to my woman smiling, regardless of what's going on as far as outside influences, it is largely my fault on how she deals with these problems, how she deals with these stress, how she dresses when she's going through this metamorphosis, how she talks to people. Like, all of that largely has something to do with my spirit as well. Am I tripping? Just like what Cam said. Am I tripping? Is it me? Like, what am I doing wrong? And a lot of times, I mean, not to break it down into actual numbers, because I don't know them off the top of my head, but a lot of the time, it's your spouse's fault. It's like, I don't know. You know how you watch the Medea movies and the guy is like always beating down on the woman, either emotionally or like physically. And then before she hits that breaking point, she starts looking like a crackhead. Like, and then the guy has the nerve to like insult the woman for looking like a crackhead, but it's his fault. Like,
fix yourself up.
Yeah.
He put her in crack mode. Like, he selected, crack attire.
Was it that? Why did I get married? Why did I get married when Jill's
right. He's sitting there complaining about her weight and everything like that, but he's the reason. So a lot of times it's like that. Vice versa when it comes to women. The reason why I can talk the way I talk is because my wife has poured in so much of herself into me that I can't I ain't worried about a damn thing. You know what I mean?
That was good.
I like that.
Hey guys, did y'all see that video of the guy trying to rob a salon? No.
And gave
with
up.
the purse? Yep. No.
He gave up. They gave up on him.
Everything. Put your money.
Like, get out your mouth. Get down. Get down.
Come on.
And what
Y'all really ain't gonna give me nothing?
The lady just walked the fuck out. She was like, no.
He said, you ain't gonna give me nothing.
And if you watch again, there's a dude behind the counter on the phone, and he does not get off the phone. He's like,
the phone rang when he was in there.
He's like, you ain't about shit.
He said, hold up.
He was like, no, this is business right here. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like that's not his first time being in that place. Like, he's tried it before at that very same place.
Who uses a purse
the world's so traumatized. The world's so traumatized. You got to actually do something to get people to give you money.
Like, I need to see the gun. I need to see the gun.
I need
old
to see
cheap looking
cock
purse.
it.
Yeah.
That man wasn't cocking nothing. But y'all, look, another great show, another great time to chat with everybody. We Gucci. Anybody got anything to say? No.
Let me think. We talked about Capture the World. You ain't got no new products out or nothing like that. You don't never talk about your nothing. They can these little Good Morning shows and talk about your little soap in front of the white man.
Look, they can all that is cold. That is.
You'll never come to us.
Oh, your little soap. My bad. That one.
Cam's laugh is so like.
That one called me a little late. All your little soaps and shit.
After I'm over here praising his book, this man got to disrespect my shit.
Because you don't never talk about it. You don't never talk about it on air.
I just
never
assumed that
heard
the
you
commercial
talk about any of your products.
You right. So Rugged Evolution, all natural men's grooming line. Check out our website, ruggedevo.com. You can download our free mobile app available on Android or iPhone, Rugged Evo. We got some amazing products for all your beard care needs. We got some, like I said, it's the summertime. Hey,
I don't
check
have
it
a
out.
beard, so I don't know what beard care needs are. Like, do you need lotion? Like, what do you do?
He doesn't give us a discount either, Ciroc, just to let you know.
Absolutely not. No. I ain't get no discount for this book. The fuck you mean? I ain't get. Y'all ass is paying me, damn it. Paying me my money, damn it. My ass is callless out here in these streets. I need all my money.
And he has one car left. He has one car, one boat, and he talking about
and a truck. Don't forget about the tractor trailer.
Guest, hold on, don't go nowhere without our guest talking like what she's slanging.
Yes.
What she's slanging.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
Y'all been forgetting about her the whole episode.
No, that's Arrington. That's nothing but Arrington.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot going on. I have a few businesses that I run, small businesses in Hampton Roads. And I also I'm working on a music songwriting contest coming up here soon. And then, of course, something exciting with you guys in the 757. So I'm all about bringing the community together and the arts. And so I'm just
what's your socials real quick? What's your socials if you don't mind?
It's Moonstar Michelle.
Moonstar
So
Michelle.
yeah. So Moonstar spelled and then Michele.
Don't worry, I'm not there, but I'll give a damn.
I follow you. I already follow you.
Can Ciroc see my finger? Can you see my finger?
He didn't give you no alley oop, no segue. And
He's selfish. Nah, he's selfish. He's selfish.
You see what I got to do with Michelle all the time.
It's all about whatever agenda he has.
They're not just showing off in front of you. This is all the time. This is regular. Behind the cameras, too. Like, this is the authentic relationship.
Group chat.
That's real friendship. That's real friendship.
Group chat is bad. Group chat get crazy. Group chat is
like sometimes I want to jump off the cliff because after those group chat, I'm like, I don't think I want to be here right now, guys. No. But no, that's awesome though, because one thing that Hampton Roads has is so many talented, artists when it comes to, music, when it comes to, fine arts, when it comes to actual, designs. There's a lot of talented people that are not getting recognized or getting the recognition they deserve. So that's awesome what you're doing.
I'm excited.
I
can't wait to see you all there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. By then I have a car. But no, Ciroc,
I got a long time, man. I got a long time to go. That heat just tore me up.
Man, Ciroc, we got September 9th, the Emerge Gala. The red carpet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The red carpet. Oh, I forgot. Yep. We are the official host of one of the biggest award shows in the area, the Emerge Awards.
Yep.
And
catering all
forgot all about it.
No, it's that's right. There you go. Yeah, it's acknowledging and showcasing all the amazing entrepreneurs in the area. You got top entrepreneur of the year for the community activists. It's an amazing time.
Are you in the running, Arrington?
I'm not, but Ciroc is.
Hey,
for 2 awards.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm nominated for 2 awards. I'm
happy for him. Cam, I wasn't trying.
I don't think you are.
I wasn't trying to get nominated or nothing. But
I don't think you are.
I'm not gonna win. It's okay. I'm not gonna win. Trust me, I am not gonna win. I don't go to none of them meet and greets. Like I haven't went to a single.
And you live in Hampton, so that's a damn shame too.
It's like down the street, bro. It's 2 lights away, and I do not go.
That's wild.
So I'm not gonna win because I haven't kissed not a lick of ass, not enough.
I think we should end it right on that.
I think
we should end it on right.
You know you gotta kiss a little booty to win.
Perfect way to end it.
Perfect
way to end it.
2 booties. I only got 2 booties in my life.
We got that too. We got that in too. You heard it here, folks. At least 2 you gotta kiss. At least 2.
You know my audience already. You know I eat ass. Stop it. You not revealing nothing.
Bye.
He left again. You can't keep ending the show like this.
Grow up, man. Grow up.
Bye, y'all. My baby woke up. Bye, y'all.
That's not like me. I'm embarrassed. Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.